praising yourself is looking at something you did, doesn't matter what it was. And you know, when my little girl was little, every day I'd say, what did you do today that was great? And she'd say, I gave someone my crayons, or I shared my lunch. So she goes, I don't know. And I'd find something. But I'd always find something she did that she could feel good about herself. But the bragging is just relentless. But people who brag, they aren't confident at all, because they're really trying to convince you.
Right.
They didn't believe it. It's like, here we have a scale. This is just a pen. This is someone who is deeply insecure, and this is a bragger. But in the middle is the real thing. It's called honoring yourself. So you don't want to be a martyr, putting yourself down. Oh, I'm terrible. Oh, I haven't got any skills. Nobody wants me. And you don't want to be, I'm better than everyone else. You want to be the middle. I have great skills, got something to offer the world. I have a unique talent. I'm good at certain things, and keep listing them, because that isn't bragging. And if you can't believe in yourself, who else is going to believe in you? If you can't teach your kids, look,
Right.
you have something to offer the world, how are they going to go out knowing that?
Absolutely. I think that's like, today you made a call for me about something I was trying to develop. I couldn't have made the call. It wasn't really my strength, and he did it for me, because he's very good having that initial call, breaking through. That actually encourages me, but it's something he does really well.
Yeah, but you did something very clever then. You said, it's not my strength. So in saying that, you recognize you have strengths.
Yeah.
Not one. You didn't say, I'm useless at calls. I just fall apart. I can't, I'm hopeless at everything. You said, that's not my strength. I have it as the strength. That's not one of them.
Right. I think that is a good thing. And there's a big difference with that arrogance and egotistical side versus proving and showing yourself what you're capable of and what your strengths are. What is your X factor, as Tony Robbins always says, that he likes for you to really write that down and know and learn. What is that X factor? What do you have that's unique about you that you can bring to the table or offer to your employer or anything like that, which is interesting.
I think what's unique about Marisa, there's so much that's unique about Marisa, the way she talks, the way she looks at the world. And I was kind of having a tough morning this morning, and I reread the piece that you wrote, and I immediately felt better about myself, because she gave me a path forward. She gave me ways to say, oh, I did this morning. That's good. And it instantly turned around my perception of myself, my perception of the day. So our minds, regardless of whether we've just lost our job or we don't know the future, we have to build, as you said, the mindset that will carry us through. We have to develop our own certainty in this moment. And we have to believe fundamentally that we are enough to get through this. You always talk about that tremendously. You are enough. Whoever told you otherwise was not true. And it's kind of a universal belief, and it can be a universal change. And when you change that, you change your mind, you change your future, you change your present.
Right.
Right.
I want to go just before we end here, because I know we've already been on for 20 minutes. We're wrapping up. But the first time I met you, and you were talking to me, and you were asking me what I was working on, and I was writing some stuff down and doing some ritual stuff in my day. And I was telling you I was working on my mindset. I was trying to improve my mindset and do personal development stuff and goals. And you were like, oh, wow, that's great. And you were like, what is mindset? And I said, well, I'm improving how I think, and I want to, go out and be optimistic. And I kind of was saying a bunch of different things. And I was like, I don't know really what is mindset to you? And you beautifully said it in a quick sentence. And I wanted you to talk about that quickly.
Yeah. 80% of success is down to mindset. 80% of financial success, relationship success, health success is down to mindset. But people don't know what mindset actually is. And mindset is how you talk to yourself, the way you dialogue with yourself. We're all taught, if you've got great communication skills, you'd be a good boss, a good partner. But no one teaches us the most important conversation you'll ever have in your life is the one you have with you. You're going to spend the most time in your life with you. You might as well have a good conversation. So it's kind of talking to your mind. I've got this. I can do this. I have a skill. This is my area. I'm good at this. I'm gifted at this. I don't have to do that because someone else can do that. Recently a father I was giving a talk, and he said, could you make my kid be good at everything? I said, are you good at everything? He said, no. I said, well, why would you make your kid be good at everything? Don't you understand what a horrible thing that is, to have to be good at everything? You're supposed to be a master of one thing, not a jack of all trades. And people are really good. I'm good at this. That's my gift. I don't have to do anything else. You know, there's a woman in London called Jane Asher, and all she does is make cakes. They cost like $800 a cake.
What?
She doesn't even, I mean, she used to be Paul McCartney's girlfriend. She's become, it's her niche. She writes about cakes, does amazing cakes. She doesn't even have a chicken recipe. There's nothing else. It's like the best pizza chef only makes pizzas. They don't make desserts and meringues and ice creams. They just make pizzas. You need to look at people who are really gifted and realize that they don't try to be good at anything except the thing they're good at. You know, I wouldn't say to my gardener, by the way, when you finish gardening, could you make dinner, decorate my house, maybe do some interior decorating? Could you train my cat? Could you take he does my garden, really. My hairdresser does my hair. I remember saying to me once, they said, oh, my dog walker cut my hair. I'm like, I can tell. Why would you let your dog walker cut your hair? You are a really successful businessman, and you let the person that walks your dog cut your hair. I mean, it's a dog groomer.
Yeah, but I think that's such a gift that Marisa has, and she has these online courses that you can take if you're interested. When I told you earlier, when I was doing my podcast, she was the single most successful conversation that I had, because people, I think, are interested in that conversation they have with themselves. People want to be good at something. They want to be positive. No one wants to beat themselves up. And so often we don't learn how not to do that. So I think she's a genius in helping you change the conversation in your mind, which will enable you to change the way you talk to people, will enable you to change how you view this time and getting out of this time, if there is.
And can I just add one thing? The quickest way to have a great dialogue with yourself is take a minute and think, if my mum had been amazing, what would she have said? If my boss was amazing, if I had the best lover, husband, wife, parent, teacher, what would they say? And then say it yourself. You're incredible. How lucky am I to have you as a kid? You're the smartest kid in the class. You're the best girlfriend, boyfriend. Because when you say that, your mind doesn't go, hang on a minute, who's saying that? It doesn't know, and it certainly doesn't care. It lets it in. So the best way to dialogue is, so I call the missing bit. What are the words you've been waiting to hear your whole life? Well, don't wait. Say them to yourself.
Wow.
It has a profound effect immediately, because the mind doesn't know who's saying them. They just sink in. It's like putting lotion on dry skin. If you have dry skin and you moisturize it, it nourishes you. But if you need nourishing, words will nourish you too.
That's great. Well, that's a perfect way to end it. So thank you so much, Marisa.
Thank you,
It's great to
Marisa.
talk with you.
Thank you too. And I can't wait to see you in real life.
Yes.
Very,
maybe you'll bring one of those $800 cakes. I can't wait to try that.
Maybe.
No, you don't have, just bring yourself.
I shall bring myself. Take care.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
My God, that makes me want that cake now.
No, that makes me want that dialogue.
I know.
The
That's true.
dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love how she says that the mindset, how she so simply and beautifully answers what that is. Just the dialogue that you're having with yourself, the dialogue that you're having with your mind.
Yeah.
And it's such a easy, simple way to understand it, but at the same time, it's extremely difficult to have.
It's really hard, because I don't think we're taught that growing up. I'm constantly having a dialogue with, like, oh my God, you should have done that better. Oh my God, why is that like that?
Right,
and
the negative side of things versus the other side of praising yourself or saying what she said.
But I thought what she said is like praise for small acts. Like, wow, I got up early today. I went on a bike ride. Oh, I made that call. Wow, that was good. Or
saying to yourself what you're always wishing someone else had said to you.
Yeah.
Or you're hoping to get. I'm proud of you. I love you. You're such a great boyfriend. You're such a great girlfriend. You're a great mom. You're a great dad. You're a great son, etc., etc. You're a great mom.
Thank you. You're a great son.
There you go. I was waiting.
So I hope that you have that dialogue with yourself. If you happen to be solo, have it with yourself. If you have a partner there or kids there and you're in a family, try looking at it the way she said today. Try turning it upside down. Even if you don't believe it, try to do it and see how it makes you feel. Just allow yourself to feel that and work with your own mindset. about this moment in time in your life and see how it works for you. Just try it one day at a time, like they do in AA. One day at a time. You did well today, Maria. You did great today, Patrick.
Thank you very much.
You out there, let's see. Debbie Girl, is that Debbie Girl?
Debbie Girl.
Cool
Debbie
Sports.
Yoga Girl.
Cool Way
You are
Sports. I know
amazing.
you've been on here several times. I want to thank you. You're a really great person to always come to our home together
Cool Way
conversations.
Sports. Thank you, Cool Way.
Yeah, really. I think so many of these people from Brazil are here. Joe Tuwari, she's always at our home together conversations. Really great person.
Hello from Scotland. Hello.
Scotland is here. Tell us who you'd like to hear from in these conversations.
Who are we speaking to tomorrow?
With Sarah Blakely.
Sarah Blake?
No, she's on Thursday. Blake.
Thursday. Muskoke?
He's on Friday.
He's on Friday.
And tomorrow, I think, I'm not sure who we're doing tomorrow, but it'll be somebody great and inspiring.
So Thursday, Sarah Blakely, who I'm sure you guys all know. And Friday, Blake Muskoke.
Spanx.
Yes, she started Spanx. She is an amazing entrepreneur, businesswoman. She was on Shark Tank a few times as well.
She's got a great husband. She has a great initiative now, Red Backpack Initiative to help people. She's teaching a master
And then
class.
Friday, we've got Blake Muskoke, who is the founder of Tom's Shoes, which
also
I'm sure you guys know of, and donated over 100 million shoes, I think, to kids and people in need.
Kind of really started the one-for-one model, which made it popular, a whole new line of business. So these are all really inspiring people who are giving back, who are really making this moment about somebody else, about all of us, which I think is really great. Those are the kinds of people we've been trying to shine a light on. I call them architects of change, people who see what is, imagine what can be, and move humanity forward, one person at a time. Boom.
Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Okay.